Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? We are chasing after Randy. Been a good, I think it was 9 days, according to Steam, since I last played. It is what it is. I always make excuses like, oh, I should have played more. It is what it is. Oh, what I forgot to do, I am following a guide now. I did briefly look it over earlier today, actually. This is often. According to Chrome. Okay. Various events around the town. There's not much. This is a very short day. This is like ending. Oh. I'm drinking this, and so it's carbonated and shit. Making me burp. Probably should have left it on my screen. So I could see it. I meant so that I can still see. God, I wish I had a third monitor. I don't need it. I wouldn't need one very often, but the few times that I do, oh my god, I really wish I had one. Let's just go. I'll just go down the list in the guide. Was an event if we talk to Michelle or Misha. I can't decide on how to pronounce it. I think Michelle instead of Michelle. Oh, look who's here. Hey SSS, thanks for yesterday. Are you two already back to work? Yes, we are, doing no small part to all of you, of course. I'll be sure to give you lots of pats on the head as a reward later, my dear T.O. I politely decline. If you have the energy to fawn over me, then you must be feeling better. Yeah, but we can't push ourselves too hard yet. Huh? I just realized, where'd that redhead of yours go? This is his usual cue to chime in and not so subtly hit on Aeolia. Looks like something happened between you guys. You want to talk about it? Actually, yeah. Well, that's just dandy. I had a hunch something like this might happen after we found out the Red Constellation is the one behind the occupation of Mainz. How does the Bracer Guild plan to proceed? The CGF is trying its best to push them back, so we'll wait and see. But if the situation drags out any longer, we'll have no choice but to intervene, right, Michelle? Right. We might even need to bring in some Embracers A rank or higher from nearby countries to help. You'd go that far? Well, only in a worst-case scenario. Arios is in the middle of discussing things with the mayor right now. If it looks like the CGF won't be able to hold out, then... Well, the Guild's creed is to prioritize civilian safety, so of course you'll have to intervene. Right, but all that aside, I'm worried about that ratty redhead of yours. Everything's up in the air from here on out, so you all better watch your keisters, you hear me? Yeah, we will. Yes. Let's see. Harbor District. Brazen Rains have something to say. Hey, it's the special support section. You guys look like you've been through a lot in the last 24 hours. Wait, isn't Randy? No, where is he? Don't tell me he... Well... Sorry, Grace. We'll fill you in on the details some other time. Let's go, everyone. Hey, wait, Lloyd. Listen, I'm not looking to pry into things here, but how about I give you a few words of advice? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Well, let me start by admitting that I know a thing or two about Randy's background. Not to insult the guy, but I can't deny I was a little suspicious of him before. After everything I've seen him do as part of the SSS, you can be sure I've got my trust in him. Grace. But on your reactions, I can piece together what happened. He's on his way to Mainz alone, isn't he? He's trying to fix this whole mess himself. You can tell? She isn't a reporter of the Crossbell Times for nothing. Damn, Skippy, I nailed it, didn't I? And that means the rest of you are on your way to drag him back. Maybe this is a dumb question. You guys are dead set on this, huh? Nothing's gonna talk you out of it? Of course not. Randy's our friend. That's right, we won't abandon him. I hear ya. In that case, you don't really need my advice. That leaves only one thing left for me to say. Go kick some butt out there, SSS. When you get back here with Randy, let me get an interview so I can write all about it. We will, thanks, Grace. I was assuming Rains was gonna say something at some point. He just never did. He just stood there. Let's see, there's the general store. Oh, it's just buying the Crossbell Times. I mean, that's fine. Tom. Oh, this one's short. Breaking news! CGF patrol attack. Sudden firefight ignites armored cars. Sources inform us that the third company of the CGF was suddenly attacked sometime between yesterday afternoon and this morning. While details are limited, a high number of casualties were confirmed. It is possible the unknown assailants are now occupying Mainz proper. The perpetrators are armed and dangerous, leaving all concern for the safety of the residents. A reporter in the field noted sounds of intermittent gunfire echoing from the area around the mining village. The apparent stalemate continued deep into the night. Identifying the perpetrators. At present, the identity and objective of the assailants remains a mystery. However, the development does bring to mind the incident at the trade conference several months earlier. If these are terrorists, we should expect them to make their cause known, a former war correspondent tells us. On the other hand, if the culprits are defected Jaegers, they will likely seek Mira or some other compensation. The armed assailants have yet to issue any demands and their motives remain unclear, causing fearful rumors of a possible conspiracy to take root among Crossbellans. Incident Transcontinental Railroad back in service. Many passengers were severely injured yesterday. And that was yesterday? Jeez. Fucking eventful. In the derailment of subsequent crash of a Republic-bound train, the Zamirian Railroad Corporation stated that lines have returned to normal service now that the investigations of the scene have concluded. An unidentified monster is thought to have collided with the locomotive, causing the accident. Despite an attempted pursuit by the CPD Special Support Section, however, further details regarding the creature or its whereabouts remain unknown. Cool. Now we're off to Orcus Tower. Who am I talking to? Muriel. Which is her right here? Second Lieutenant Muriel, it's rare to see you in the city. That it is, I only just arrived. I'm waiting on the Deputy Commander, actually. He's been having a series of meetings with Commander Bales. Chief Sergei was in one of those same meetings last night. If the two heads of the CGF are here, it must mean that countermeasures in the mountains aren't going as planned. About that, I spoke with your chief this morning. He told me Randy has disappeared. Yeah. We suspect he's headed for the Mainz mountain path as we speak. That's what I was afraid of. Are you alright? I'll be fine, more importantly. Randy running off has something to do with his past, doesn't it? Well, as much as I wish otherwise, there's a lot about Randy's history that he never told me about. For all this time, I still don't even know why Randy refused to use a rifle during his time with the CGF. That doesn't give him the right to run off like an idiot and worry you all like this. Second Lieutenant, this is the most foolish thing he has ever done. That is saying something. The CGF has suffered enough losses from the situation already. The commanders are likely devising another relief force to send. Until then, we're not going to be able to do much. Expediting the deployment just to recover Randy is out of the question. That's why I'm trusting you to drag that dimwit away from there. You can count on us, Second Lieutenant. We're going to bring Randy back for sure. For sure. I think that's it. Let me see. I think there was a bit for talking to Kia after meeting Sao. I have not met Sao just yet. But yeah. I've done all the quests. There was no... I mean, I'll double check, but there was no, there's no new ones in the thing, and there's no secret quests on this day. This is just about Randy. Yeah, there's none. Do I have anything to report? No. Correct, Randy is a colossal moron. We'll drag him back at any cost, just as you said. Yeah, I second that. Is Randy okay? I hope nothing bad happens to him. Don't worry about that, Kia. We'll find out before anything does. I swear, how heartless can Randy be, making poor Kia all upset like this? You'd better be ready for the scolding of a lifetime when we find him. Yeah! Let's scold him, yeah! Okay. Okay, so there's 9 Volley, Galome, and the casino. I can probably close it for now, actually. I just need to remember to go talk to Kia after Sao, and that's it. I won't need this again until I have free reign with support requests again. There you are. Feeling you kids would be showing up soon. Is that because Randy was here earlier? Yeah, he called me last night, stopped by to pick up his goods this morning. He told me to play innocent if he came around, but I don't take orders from rugrats like him. Lucky us. In that case, what did Randy order? Was it an orbital rifle by chance? Nah, nothing on that side of the law. More like explosive, grenades, armor-piercing rounds, and some old-fashioned gunpowder ammo. He cleaned me out, believe it or not. And he also snatched up an unregistered Enigma 2 that I sourced from the black market. That's not good. He's armed to the teeth now. Yes, and with an unregistered Enigma, we have no way of tracking him down. Wait, so you're saying he bought all of that ammunition but nothing to shoot it with? Believe me, I tried. I suggested a few of my best rifles, both orbital and gunpowder. Suppose they just weren't up to spec for the next leader of the Red Constellation. Ashley, so you knew. Oh, of course I do. Information is my livelihood. Don't get me wrong, though. He's out to give him hell, not join them. That said, Scarlet Ogre and Bloody Shirley are monsters in every sense of the word. Keep that in mind if you know what's good for you. That playboy can barely even call himself a Jaeger. Gets a dead man walking. Not if we can help it. That's why we're here, to stop him. I'd give it up if I were you. They've been like this all day. Nothing's gonna scare them off at this point. Yeah, I can see that now. It's not my fault if that idiot gets himself killed out there. But I'd rather not lose a loyal customer. Drag his ass back here for me, will ya? Of course. Thank you for the information, Ashley. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ashley. Like L-E-I-G-H, I think it's just pronounced Lee. Oh, it's you kids. Got any clue what's going on with Randy? I can tell he's up to no good. You should have seen what he bought and brought in for maintenance. It was a real humdinger. I had a feeling. Was that just this morning? Yeah, around 5 a.m. I think? Hell of a time to barge in. I was already pulling an all-nighter, so I figured, hey, what's one more job? If I may ask, what is this humdinger you speak of? Did he have some sort of heavy weapon with him, maybe? Well, a bunch of parts for one anyway. They were pretty shot, let me tell you. None of it had been used for a while, so I gave him some tuning and repairs and cleaned out the exhaust unit. Put it all together and you have a real monster of a firearm in your hands. There's no mistake, it must have been the orbital rifle he used in the core. I wouldn't doubt it. Thank you for the information, Mr. Galome. Sure, no sweat. Not sure what's going on with him, but I could tell he had something heavy on the brain. Hey, that's what he's got friends like you for. Promise me you'll look out for the guy, alright? Of course. Roger that. To the casino! Wait, didn't I? Maybe I did briefly look at Chapter 4. There is an event. Hold on. Oh, I straight up just missed it in the list. I think I read Entertainment District and thought Casino, main quest. No. There's this event here. Hello, everyone. Well, if it isn't my favorite little guy in the gang again. What are you guys doing here? Risha. Yeah, it's good to see you, Risha. What's going on? Did something happen between you and Lloyd, Risha? No. More importantly, we don't have very long until the performance. I'd like to run through that scene just before our pas de deux once more. I don't know how to pronounce that. So do I. I want to make sure I've got that part down pat. Well, if you insist. Sorry, gang, unless there's something important going on, we're gonna need you to give us some space here. Now's not the time for us to get distracted. Yes, of course. Sorry to have interrupted you. Okay. That was shorter than I was expecting. Hello, everyone. Take it you've come to ask about Randy. That's right, so he was here earlier then? Yes, he walked into our establishment in the late hours of night, around 3 AM, I believe. Spent a bit of time drinking before going on his way. Then that was likely his first destination. Did he say where he was off to? It would seem I was right in suspecting that he never returned to the SSS, but sadly no, he never specified any particular location. Though he was especially loose-lipped this time compared to his usual drinking sessions. He also retrieved a particular object of interest from me before he left. And what would that be? Large trunk. I wouldn't be able to tell you what lies inside of it. Randy entrusted it to me 2 years ago when he first came to Crossbell. He instructed me to dismantle the contents and pawn off the pieces were he ever to die. My word. Randy. That seems uncharacteristic of him. I do happen to know a fair bit about the life he left behind, though I confess I can't speak as to the details of his troubles. You may be the only ones who can help him. Mr. Drake, we know we will. I actually didn't specify a time, just said morning. Ordered last night, and then came back in the morning. I think we have a good handle on Randy's actions between last night and this morning now. Yeah, let's try piecing it all together. I mean, he technically went to Nine Valley first and last, is how I think it went down. But he talked to Ashley first. Then the casino. Then the factory. No, that's not the right order. God damn it! Okay, fine. Casino, factory, Nine Valley. This is the most likely order. I mean... Ugh. Excuse me for paying attention. Randy began... I lost DP there, even though I was like specifically ignoring the guide what the guide said because I read it. I'm like, no. I can figure that out on my own. Randy began by visiting Mr. Drake to pick up the trunk he left with him. As for what was inside, it was a weapon Randy used while he was still a Jaeger. Most likely a high-power orbital rifle. Bear in mind that orbital rifles are typically disassembled when transported or stored away. After 2 years of non-use, Randy would have had to take it to the repair shop to be serviced. My line of thought, too. Having a well-maintained weapon is a matter of life and death on the battlefield. There's no way Randy would have gone anywhere without having it checked first. Finally, he stopped by Nine Valley to stock up on supplies. He bought gunpowder ammo too, apparently. Clearly that's no ordinary rifle he's sporting. I've heard the Reinford company does make models that can change between orbital power and gunpowder ammunition. But whatever its origins, I think it's safe to say it's a specially modified weapon. That wouldn't surprise me. The Red Constellation used rifles the likes of sizes of which I've never seen before. Anyway, I think that sums up what Randy's been up to for the last several hours. His most recent confirmed location is the exchange shop, which he left sometime after 6 AM. Since it is around 10 AM now, that places us 4 hours behind him. It only makes it that much harder for us to pick up on his tracks, let alone catch up. Not necessarily. Randy's tough, but even he has his limits. If he's really going into battle with the Red Constellation, he'll make sure to be well rested beforehand. And we can count on him trying to use the terrain to his advantage. He knows he'll only have one shot. Assuming it's not a suicide mission, of course. Regardless, we don't have much time. Yeah, we have no choice but to book a domains on the Couldn't be. Is it Randy? Special Support Section, Lloyd Banning speaking. Hello, Mr. Bannings. Were you perhaps expecting someone else? I know that voice. Where do you have this number? Please, haven't I told you what a big fan of the SSS I am? Times Department Store. Oh, I ask that you make the time to meet me there on the roof. Lloyd, that call just now. Who was it from? Sal from Hayaway. He said he's waiting for us on the roof of the department store in Central Square. What? At a time like this, what is he planning? Not sure. All I do know is that he's the last person who'd reach out to us without reason. Say we stop by and hear him out before heading to the mountain path. Understood. We should hurry. I have no idea what he would want. I know, like, not happy. I don't think he's happy about the Red Constellation's actions. I'm glad to see you didn't delay. Sal, no security detail this time around? That's right, it's rare we see you without that bodyguard of yours. Lau, was it? I have him running an errand for me. We of Hayway have been a tad busier than usual, you see. Besides, those blood-drunk fiends aren't in the city at the moment. That means I can walk underneath the blue sky's splendor without a care in the world. You are as dubious as ever. When I think of Hayway's youngest and sharpest manager, I don't think sunshine and rainbows, that's for sure. As well you shouldn't. Neither of us have time to spare, so allow me to cut straight to the chase. The truth of the matter is, I received a message from Master Yin last night. One stating that our long-term contract was being terminated. Oh. Well. And my, oh my, if you could have only seen the incredulous look on my face. I tried my hardest to have Master Yin reconsider, but alas, no such luck. How troubling, how very troubling indeed. Oh yeah? And how does any of this pertain to us? What exactly happened at the southern shore of Lake Elm yesterday? Why do you ask? You caught wind that we went there, which means you know that we ran into Yin. Indeed, I am also aware that members of Ouroboros and the Bracer Guild were present too. Do tell me, what happened to Master Yin? We're under no obligation to tell you anything. Should I take that to mean something befell her after all? Don't let his mind games get to you, Ellie. One slip of the tongue and... Wait. Well, aren't you a sly dog? Interesting, it's as I suspected. Perhaps I should be calling her Master Yin, or Mistress Yin instead. May I presume that she utilized the art of Negong to alter her chi and physique? Given her extreme physical prowess, her success on the stage comes as no surprise. Damn it! I did have an inkling, so I researched the schedules of Arkan Ciel and its associates. Whenever Master Yin would refuse our requests, it happened to coincide with the troops' performance dates. But dear, oh dear, at last my hunch has been verified, thanks to all of you, of course. What do you plan to do with her? for the time being? Absolutely nothing. As I'm the only one within Hayway who is currently aware of this, I thought perhaps I could blackmail her. Alas, with the Bracer Guild in the know as well, silencing the lot of you here now wouldn't be much use. Even tasteless jokes have a time and place, you know. If that's all you had to say, you'll have to excuse us. We're busy. Oh, you don't have to be like that. I'll offer you some good news as a reward for the valuable information you've given. You're looking for Mr. Orlando, yes? I believe he was sighted along the Mains mountain path 3 hours ago. Really? We have specialized units for the purpose of monitoring the Red Constellation. I received the intel from them. How convenient. Would he ask you to be more specific about his location? He was spotted to the south of the waterfall where the CGF has its defenses posted. From there, he used a rope to scale down the side of a raised cliff nearby. After that, my men suspended their surveillance out of a fear of being noticed. Lloyd, I'll hand it to you. That's exactly the kind of info we needed. Thank you, Sal. You have our gratitude. No need for that. Your success only benefits us in the end. See to it that you don't fall in battle alongside Mr. Orlando. The strength of your adversaries is, shall we say, immeasurable. We'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's get a hold of the Chief's Enigma. After that, we head for the Mains mountain path. Okay. Roger. There's still time. We have to catch up to him. I must say, I do enjoy watching such naive yet passionate exploits. Now then. Our dire straits soon approach us. We've no recourse but to use every tool at our disposal if we're to survive. How does he know everything all the time? Man's too smart. Too smart. Jaegers are experts at exploiting terrain, exercise extreme caution when treading upon their territory. So he says. Thank you, Zeit. That's good advice. We're gonna want to keep fighting the Jaegers head on if we can help it. Key's room is upstairs, I think. Oh, I forgot I had a thing. Wow, is this for me? Thank you so much, Lloyd. Wasn't the thing with Kia supposed to be in the room? Maybe it's because I did the gift. How many do I have? Oh. This is a weird time to have this this cutscene. Hey Tio, got a minute? I do. You may come in, Lloyd. Is it time to depart? Just about. HQ didn't need anything else in particular from us today. Not everyone's set to go yet, though, so you can take your time if you want. No need. I'm ready when you are. Oh, I've seen you got some new additions to your room. I've been building quite a collection. Crossbell has a significant advantage over neighboring countries when it comes to mascot-based merchandise. Well, this is Mishi's hometown after all. Thanks to Michelin Wonderland, his influence is spreading abroad too. On that note, that pink Mishi over there, Michette was it? She's his little sister, right? Correct, Michette is a quintessential little sister character, both harsh on and protective of her helpless big brother. She contains multitudes. Does she now? How many multitudes could a Potswap possibly have? What about that black cat over there? He has the same design as your cushions. Is he related to Mishi? That would be Kagemaru. He's a cat owned by the protagonist of a recent much-beloved series of novels. Kagemaru's daring brand of cuteness and signature purr have contributed to a giant surge in his popularity. You don't say. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I've seen him offered as a prize in the casino. Be honest, I've never really understood the appeal of these guys. I mean, they're not exactly what I would call cute. Forget I said anything. While your conclusion is fallacious, invalid, and most of all blasphemous, I can understand how you arrived at it. Mishi's charms are particular and nuanced, with his main selling point being his troubled-looking face. Kagemaru is more of an atypical mascot whose dour disposition makes him extra endearing to his fans and enthusiasts. Neither fits the conventional wisdom of what qualifies as cute, but that paradoxically is what makes them all the more so. You make a strangely compelling point. Guess I never put that much thought into what people find so charming about them. But while we're on the subject, Tio, which do you prefer? Do you have a favorite? Now you've done it. What? I've tried to avoid this topic, tried to remain ambivalent for far too long. Now that your question has thrown open the floodgates, I will run no more. Tio, you're starting to scare me. We will revisit this grand debate after dinner tonight, at length. Brew yourself a pot of coffee, Lloyd. We have all night to cover every conceivable angle of this topic. But what about the book I was gonna catch up on? My poor sleep schedule. Oh, hey. Arowana. I don't know why. Do I have a burn already? I think I do. Probably do. Oh, I have 3 of them now. I mean, if I have, maybe I can trade them in for something. At 9 volley. Who knows? Kia, so this is where you've been. Oh, yeah. I was trying to figure out how Randy was feeling when he wrote that letter. Does he never want to see any of us again? Kia. The opponent's Randy plans to do battle with her as strong as they get. I'm not too surprised he mustered up the will to cast everything aside. His home, his friends, his entire life. There's no way I'm gonna let him abandon the SSS just for his own self-satisfaction. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Noel, Wazzy, Chief Sergei, Kia, and even Zeit. We're not the special support section unless each and every one of us is together. You're exactly right, Lloyd. Randy's out there risking his life without any regard for that. As if he's forgotten entirely. Indeed, severe punishment will be necessary. It's okay, Kia. You don't need to worry. We're gonna bring Randy back for sure. We finally got a solid lead, too. Okay. Good luck, guys. I'll be waiting for you here. Yeah, we'll make sure Randy comes home. Just you wait. Does it grab the Chief's Enigma? All that's left for you is to haul his stubborn ass back here. No sense dragging your feet now. Hurry up before that chucklehead gets himself killed. Do I just go? Oh. They said something about the Chief's Enigma. I mean, he'd probably have it on him. Whatever. The main reason I've been avoiding... It's not even the voice acting. It's the fact that... I say this every time, but holding a controller hurts my fucking neck and back. And it's so hard to, like... I don't know. I don't know how to fix this muscle. I think I'd have to, like, see an actual physical therapist to get this fixed. Figure out, like, the right things to do to fix it. Because I've even, like, been doing exercises and stuff, and so, like, the muscles in the area are getting stronger. So it's not just a general weakness, but it's, like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Something's wrong, though. I gotta do something about it. There's that raised cliff right before the waterfall. Just as Sao's intel described. Let's move. Let's do a save. He must have used this rope to rappel off the edge. There's no telling what could be down that way, though. Right, it looks like it leads straight into the middle of a gorge. I know, but this is the only way we're gonna catch up to him. Alright, is everyone ready? Preparations complete. All set. Ditto. Let's get moving, we can't afford to let Randy get away. Alright, everyone, watch your footing as you climb down. The old mine. Where are we? It would seem this shaft we came down through leads to an old tunnel network. This may connect to the mine where we're sealed in a while back. Yeah, I think that lines up, geographically speaking. If this path leads to the mine outside of Mainz, I could give Randy a means of emerging behind the Jaeger's defense line. I'd make this the ideal path for him if he was looking to take them by surprise. Scanning. I sense that Randy has already passed through here. Luckily, the tunnel network ahead is not too complex. We should be able to proceed without losing our bearings. Good to know. Alright team, let's catch up to Randy. What did he say? Alonzi? What the fuck does that mean?
Hey, there. Hey, there.
Maybe I should put, maybe I should put, Wazzy in for once. They're kind of weak. They're kind of very weak, actually. That's really low. Yeah, that's okay. That's just low everything. Low HP, low defense. I'll try and feint this one. That's a lot of turns for them. It's a lot of XP, too. I haven't had Wazzy in so long. I feel like I should. Forget what he even has. Got decent support spells. I mean, his arts? I guess it's on par with the non-arts people. His strength is a bit lower. He's naturally just faster and more evasive. Oh yeah, it does have speed down, move down, and impede. Area impede. Now riled, she swung open her hotel room door with more force than she was used to letting out. Perhaps she overdid it. On the other side, with a somewhat startled expression, hands behind his back, was Cyril. She just one-shot one of them. That's nuts. Forget orbital guns. Chests have everything you could need. Lock, stock, and barrel. That was pretty good, actually. That was clever. Men only. It's another 30 defense. I guess I give it to Lloyd because he won't lose any evasion. Lose a bit of movement. I mean, Wazzy's... I mean, he gets like 60 defense. Still, I mean, I think the evasion would be better, but whatever.
Ah! 行くよはっまあまあだったねナイスファイト
They're so easy that I'm gonna fight all of them. It's just easy XP.
敵接近注意してください
あ
催眠弾発射
さてと
私の番です
俺の番だなまだまだいける
Wazzy's level 70. What about Ellie? She's 73. Why is he 3 levels lower? It seemed like they were getting equal XP even though they're not in the combat. Oh yeah, he was just completely gone for the last dungeon, and like he wasn't in the swamp. That's right.
僕の相手が務まるかい
催眠弾発射
行くよ無駄だ
Yeah, that area is huge.
グッジョブです
He doesn't have a lot of options, but his upgraded version is pretty good. This is a dead end. Go combo battle. Maximum. Did that say 2?
戦闘を開始
Should say 3.
やれやれ無駄だ
Hmm.
そっか行きま敵集団続けてきます
よしやれやれ
Why was it only 2? There's 3 right there.
ナイスファイト
Weird.
データ収集を開始します
You know, he's 50% evasion, and they're still hitting him a lot.
催眠弾発射
やれやれ無駄だやれやれ時間の無駄だったな
Nice. It took years to perfect my bellberry juice cocktail recipe. I always knew I could get over the barrier. Yup. Yup. I should have saved. They look cute.
務まるかいよしみんな一気に行くぞ
行きますターゲット捕捉詳細データゲットです
Oh, they only have double the HP. They're immune to sleep, though. This still hits them all, so I might just use it. This burns, potentially.
覚悟してください
行くよそこだ
I guess having reduced movement isn't the worst. They're too far apart now. Do I even need to do the speed down at this point?
私の番です
Probably not. I'll just do a sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle!
エニグマクロ
任せてくれ
You can finish this one off.
私の番ですね
You can do smart missiles again.
覚悟してください。
They really don't like Lloyd, which is good because he's got my highest evasion.
さてそこです。やーやーこれがみんなの力ですね。
Oh my god, I have so much Sepith out of nowhere. Is that like the chest one? Help us, our tunnel has been occupied by the Red Constellation, the strongest Jaeger corps in all of Chester and Zemeria. Oh my god, finally! I've been wanting this the entire game. He needs the hit because he misses all the fucking time. May as well give him a hit too while I'm at it. I should put it on this line. I mean, this is the obvious one. What did I have? What on hit would I have? Was it poison? It was either blind, burn, or poison. It wasn't burn because I had 3 before. Poison, I guess? I really don't know. But now he has Golden Halo. Chaos Brand and stuff. Whatever that means. I know what Chaos Brand is, but Golden Halo. I mean, it's expensive. It's half his EP. Attack set area large. Defense and our defense down. That's okay. It's pretty huge. Dang. I tried to get behind them.
注意してください。さてとドライブ開始。行きます。覚悟してください。
僕の番か。行くぞ。行くよ。
行きます。そこです。行きます。やー。
そこだ。やれやれ。またかい。任せてくれ。
Which I can, they're too big and they're never close enough to like do things I want. So I want to hit both of them. The move doesn't really matter. I mean, P doesn't matter either. They're in a line? They ain't gonna move? I mean, that might get moved, but... Ooh! Good morning, he stammered out a little too loudly to match Genevieve's fire. He then recollected himself in an effort to reset the mood between them. Would you, like to have breakfast with me? I get Tier All and Fortuna. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. It is recovery 1, but it heals... Oh, that's expensive as fuck, though. Heals all. I'm pretty sure, like, even just a Tira will... Because she has cannon, the Tira will full heal anyone anyway. So it is kind of a waste. You don't have nearly enough HP to support such a spell. Hell yeah. Oh, they go in their shells when they go to sleep. That's cute. With the water. Contrary to expectations, it's surprisingly fast. Okay. Also quite hardy. I may as well burst it. Like, otherwise I'm just not going to use it until the boss fight, and it'll probably rebuild before the boss fight. So... I wish I could hit them all. What are they weak to? Water? Works for me. You take a fuck ton of damage from that. Oh, they just have mega high defense. Maybe Wensley's attack is just low enough, but... He just can't do damage. They're in a line? Nice. 30%. They're not immune to burn. Sadly. I mean, even Lloyd's not really doing a lot of damage to them. So it's not necessarily that Wazzy's super weak. I mean, he does have like 100 less attack. Although maybe that's changed in the 2 levels. He's gained about like 20, 10 per level or so. He's still like 100 behind Lloyd. And Noelle's just insane. Because I've made her insane. Story of my life. I was placed here. I had that item put in me. You opened me. And then the chest is history. Tarot. Ooh, petrify. It's probably good. Yeah, it's gonna move, so do the target spell. Noise. I need to not move them. But I can't not move them and hit them. Maybe it'll move them within the line. One's petrified, so it doesn't matter. Finish that one off. Nice. Should double check Wazzy's quartz. Probably doesn't have very good ones. Ooh. Can reach with this. Mobius. On closer inspection, you see a chessboard in the chest. You move the white rook to e4. Chest mate. So assuming it's 2 per element, I am missing 1, 2. I'm missing 3. So what do you do? Oh, healing items. Increases item range. Okay. I never use this one in any of them. I'm like, I mean, it's a good effect. But I also don't really use items that much. I was gonna look at quartz. I mean, it's not terrible. I'll help a bit. I can drop the defense for something. Maybe a Septium Vein. I really don't have much else, unless I specifically want quartz values. Calamity Claw and buffs. Let's do this. I was gonna do Septium Vein, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm almost full on burst again, so good thing I used it, because may as well. I normally skip these, but give me a chance to have a drink. Yeah, they're weak to water. I'll do blue drop. I'm gonna bring them all together for AoEs. Oh. Oh, he's so close to 73. I would not, she responded flatly. Didn't say that flatly. Cyril always took care to ask this, even if she rarely agreed to it. He frowned. If you don't mind, I have urgent business of my own to attend to while we're here. Alone. Ooh. had a feeling I was nearing the end. Kinda want Wise to be 73. Above? Look out! They're like the ones we saw before. The pincer attack, here they come.
敵先生気をつけてください
Oh, Lloyd's not in it.
甘いね。
よーし
We'll be fine, I think. They can be sealed. They probably can't be slept, I bet. Just barely, I can't hit both. Let's just do a strength down on the one that's not sealed.
僕の番か。
We'll do a speed down for... I mean, I'll do it to both of them, but...
私の番ね
We don't really need to heal now. Could accelerate.
時の結果砕け散れターゲットの詳細データゲットです
They're not immune to anything. Okay. That's handy.
さてと。
私の番ですね
They get sealed pretty easily, too. Set you on fire. What is Lloyd's support?
みんな大丈夫か。
Oh, CP and strength. I mean, that's pretty good.
やれやれ。
Alright, that's gonna die to burn. Yeah.
さて
The water. Do a craft. Potentially freeze it.
デミガンナーソリューターチャレはい
Did that just replace the seal?
そっか
I think it did.
やれやれ。
私や私の番そっかこれがみんなの力ですね
Hey. 74 is definitely the cap if you're only getting 39 experience. What was with them? They were crazy strong. Seemed to be trained just like the warhounds. Except they weren't hounds at all, they were felines. Could they have belonged to the Red Constellation? Possibly. Jaeger Corps are known for using military monsters. True, but Revichet's old warhounds don't hold a candle to how ferocious these were. Yes, and they seem more coordinated too. Kinda hard to believe that pincer attack was a coincidence. CD Minith character made use of them as well. Does that mean he has a connection with the Red Constellation too? That's a good point. He could have been their supplier. Either that or financing their efforts. Regardless, let's thank our lucky stars we were able to defeat them. The exit shouldn't be much farther. Let's keep moving. Right. They had me do that fight without having a resting station. This is it. We're near the entrance of the old mine. Thank goodness. I'm glad we made it here in one piece. We still haven't found Randy, though. Where is he? Skirmishing hasn't started. There may be time to catch up to him yet. An explosion. It came from just outside the exit. I can also hear a firefight in the distance. Randy! We have to go. Sir, yes, sir. Will we make it in time? Was this always here? I think this is like a... Hold on. I think this was like a level 100 chest or something. I thought it was at the bottom of the ladder, honestly. Level 85. That's not bad. I'm just gonna wait till next chapter though, because we'll get more gear. Plus I don't have Randy. I don't necessarily need Randy, to be fair. Do I want to stick with this party? I think so. It's been going pretty well in the dungeon. Huh? What? No, wait, Commander Randolph. Disperse, avoid grouping up. Pretty big fucking gun. What do you say? Oh, too slow. Commander hasn't lost his edge. Hey, send in the cougars. Huh, nice try, boys. Your new S-Craft? Oh shit. The Red Reaper. Don't falter, attack him in waves. You're kidding me. He's overwhelming them. I can hardly believe my eyes. This is what Randy's been holding back, his real skill in battle? Oh, would you look at that, guess he didn't need our help after all. I stand corrected, this situation just got a little more hairy. What? Oh, looking good there, Dolphy. Surely. I knew you still had it in you. You're still not really my style, but I gotta admit, you were pretty cool just now. I didn't ask for your goddamn opinion. What makes you think I'd want anything to do with a man-eating tiger like you? Aw, that stings, you know. But hey, since we're already here, why don't we have a little bit of fun? Damn. Yeah, thought so. You're still pretty dull after locking yourself in the shed for so long. Guess this is where you peak, huh? Damn it, you seriously managed to master Testarossa? I'm not the same little kitten you taught way back when, Dolphy. Get that into your thick skull already. Let's go! Oh, she broke something. I'm not sure where on the gun. Is that the best you got, Dolphy? I was barely getting warmed up. Well, whatever. I already found myself a better playmate anyway. Screw you. If you ask me, you should just come back and let Daddy whip you into fighting shape again. Once you get some of your mojo back, you'll finally be ready to become the next war god. But I can always take an arm and a leg for good measure first. Ugh. Randy! Whoa, Nelly. Not bad. Might be a nice palate cleanse after. Lloyd? You're a lot saucier than you look, Detective Boy. Didn't anyone ever teach you that a gentleman doesn't force himself on a lady? One glance is all I need to know that I can't hold back. I've accepted S-rank wanted monster requests less dangerous than you. You got that right, sugar. Stop, get away from her. There's no way those tonfas are gonna hold up. Well, obviously. Whoa. Right, I should have known playing dirty wouldn't do much against her. Commander! Miss Orlando! You guys... Okay. If you want to horse around that bad, I don't mind playing along for a bit. You better show me a good time. Here she comes. Fight like your lives depend on it. It's a shame I don't get to know what they're saying in moments like this in combat. 'Cause I don't know Japanese. That's a decent amount of HP. They're immune to nothing though. Makes it easier for me. Oh, that still hit him. They're usually immune to stat downs, so I should speed her down. Oh. Just straight up missed. Cool. Should I do a combo? Could just do Blast Storm. They're also spread out though. I mean, this will take care of the dog. Or cougar, I mean. I guess it's specifically not a dog.
さて分析を開始します詳細データゲットです
I'm really hoping to seal the gunner. Oh, oh.
さてと
Which one are you? Oh, you're the one on the crit. Okay, I have to use an item. I don't have time for other things. That's arts and art defense. Yeah, the HP values on these kind of suck. I guess it's going by HP value. They all have extra effects that I don't want. I'm just gonna use a Tira. I have identified this, apparently. I mean, they're weak to nothing. I'll go for the KO chance.
僕の番か
Oh, I did miss. So she's not sped down.
俺の番だな
Alright, let's just get rid of you. Now was a good time to burst, I think. It was about to be Shirley's turn. But she still has defense down and stuff, so that's good. She has speed down already. Doing support turns now, I think, is a dumb idea. Unless I need a heal. Which I could do. You people need heals. More speed down.
チャンスだよし畳みかけるぞいいねイエスだはい
Okay, she's got decent. She has some evasion. She doesn't have 0. I don't think there's like a hit increase spell. We'll do the heal on Wazzy. I mean, let's just do the Deadly Heaven or something. There's probably going to be another boss fight after this, though, so maybe I won't use all of my CP. Especially since we have several turns left. Yeah, she only has 2k left. That's fine. That was pretty easy. Burst makes it pretty easy. So this is what it's like to fight a top-class Jaeger. No, I didn't go through all my training just to lose to her here. I'll hand it to you guys. I'm impressed, but only a little. That made for a decent appetizer before the main course, at least. Huh? Oh, dang! Second Lieutenant Muriel, you came for us. The commander received a call from your chief. The enemy force is in our sights. Move in and sweep them out. Prioritize the retaking of mains and civilian safety above all else. Yes, ma'am. I'll catch up to you guys later. But don't worry, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other real soon. Muriel, I swear, I take my eyes off of you for a second and you pull something like this. We'll handle those Jaegers from here. I'd appreciate it if the rest of you could make sure Randy doesn't try any more stupid stunts. Loud and clear. Consider it done. It's finally over. Last, we can take a moment to breathe. Randy? Is everything alright? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? Lloyd, answer me one question. What the hell were you thinking? Huh? Randy? Randy, why? Don't you get it? You just stepped into a war zone like it was nothing. You're not a Jaeger, not a soldier. You've never spilled anyone's blood. You waltzed right in here. Can't you see just how goddamn dangerous that was? Randy? I don't think this excludes you, Mademoiselle, or you too, You either, Teotot. And you, Noelle, Wazzy, you two understand the risks better than they do. Can't for the life of me get why you didn't stop them. But you, Lloyd, where the hell do you get off calling yourself a leader after pulling this shit? What in Adios' name were you thinking? Putting your team's lives on the line at a time like this? You don't know what you're talking about. This is more appropriate. Randy doesn't get to be mad right now. Lloyd, what do you... I didn't come here to risk the lives of my teammates. I came here to save one. I mean, really, see ya? Did you seriously think that little scrap of paper was going to justify you leaving our lives forever? I always knew. Someone like me had no business getting close to you guys in the first place. My hands are drenched in blood. Lives I've taken, they weren't all soldiers. I didn't think twice about using an innocent village to bait our enemies. Every time I look in your eyes, I see him. The guy whose life I took away, even though he did nothing to deserve it. This is the man you see standing in front of you, an irredeemable piece of shit. You think you're doing me a favor here? Just give it a rest already. I was looking at me with those puppy dog eyes, counting on me like I'm even worth looking up to. If you keep it up, I might end up forgiving myself, and that's something I have no right to do. Randy? Please, Randy. I don't know what to say. That's what this is about. Man, this is a relief. Lloyd? Lloyd, what do you... I was scared you'd try to laugh this off, crack a few jokes like always. I would have been stumped if you did. After all this time, you finally came clean to us. Oh. The truth is, we're not that different. When it comes down to it, you're just as much of a kid as we are. All of us knew you had a heavy burden, but we thought not touching on it was the respectful thing to do. So instead, we just kept relying on you without ever returning the favor. Indeed. He's right. Come on. Just said that I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I'll agree with you on this, Randy. Your past actions, your guilt and regrets, they're all yours to carry. That's something that falls on you to come to terms with. And of course, the terms you reach may not be enough to allow you to forgive yourself. But even if no one else forgives you, even if you never forgive yourself, we always will, Randy. That I can promise you. That's right. Being able to forgive and accept each other is exactly what makes us a team. This is no different from when you all accepted me, even after learning of my past. It would only be right that I pardon your transgressions, just as I do your sleazy, careless attitude. I forgive you too, of course. The weight of taking a life on the battlefield is something we as soldiers always have to face. Far be it from me to give a heartfelt speech about the spirit of friendship. The truth is that everyone piles up sins simply by living. That is to say, in the eyes of Adios, we're not all that different, are we? None of us can cling to the past forever or know what the future holds. All we can do is live in the moment, like every single day is our last. And at this very moment, we stand together in the same place and time. If that simple fact is enough to make you smile, even if even just a little, then all I ask in return is that you accept us and our forgiveness for what it is. Ish, every damn time. What did I do to deserve your cornball attempts at consoling me anyway? You get off on making a chump out of me, is that it? There's no need to hold it in. I know exactly how it feels to be in your position. That's right, you once said so yourself, didn't you? The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness. Wait, how is this my fault again? He does have a way with words, doesn't he? For all my experience as a host, I still can't compare to a smooth talker like him. I'm a murderer, a useless, good-for-nothing jackass. I try to act all tough and smart, but in the end, I got curb-stomped by a little girl. Even if she is a demon inside. Hell, it's amazing this little tantrum I threw didn't get us killed. Not that I won't have more down the road. Yet despite all that, you still don't mind? Not one bit. And that goes without saying. Bring it on. We'll always be there to pick up the slack. You know what they say, adversity builds character. Screw you, Wazzy. You squealed on me, didn't you? What the hell happened to keeping your mouth shut, you little rat? Now, Randy, you insult me. I didn't breathe a word. Lloyd and the others put in the legwork to find you all on their own. Wait a second, Wazzy. You knew Randy had left? Even before we found out? Wazzy, I don't believe you. Tisk tisk, Wazzy. Well, you've dug yourself to a new low with this one. Hey now, it's not as if I knew exactly where he was headed. Honestly, why do I always have to be the bad guy? Is this without a hint of irony? I suggest we leave him in the mountains to reflect on this breach of our trust. Well, with that off my chest, I'm ready to get back to business as usual. It's getting kinda late, but why don't we go see how Muriel and the rest are doing? Yeah, I agree. I only hope the Red Constellation made a full retreat from the mountain path. I'm happy to report that the Red Constellation has made a full retreat from the mountain path. Thankfully, there don't seem to be any signs of looting or pillaging. That's a relief. Thank goodness, that's one silver lining at least. The core policy not to plunder civilians unless it's absolutely necessary. Though if they'd been ordered to, they would have stripped the place of everything that wasn't nailed down. Randy? Are you alright? I heard that you got a little carried away back there. Nah, I'm good. My rifle's gonna be out of commission for a while, though. Sucks after all the trouble I went through to fix it up. I did get a decent chunk of it broken off by those spinning blades, didn't it? Speaking of Shirley's chainsaw rifle hybrid, it would seem the Red Constellation has a very unusual preference in weaponry. Yeah, it's the kind of stuff that you can only get done at a specialized workshop. TLoH should be able to figure out something if I hit him up, though. Yeah, I'm sure he can. Let's drop it off with him first thing once we get back to the city. I'm proud of you, Randy. You finally mustered up the nerve to pick up a rifle again. Better late than never. But what's this I'm hearing? Don't tell me you were worried about little old Randy. Of course I was. If you hadn't frozen up every time you were behind a barrel, we'd still be in the CGF together. Not that I want us to be together or anything. Just wasn't sure if Flake like you could find work anywhere else is all. She really is sweet on him, isn't she? I think Randy has taken notice of that himself. Yes, this is Muriel of the first unit. Copy that. Where are they now? Could I get a 10-9 on that? Is everything alright? The Jaegers who retreated have vanished entirely. Signs indicate that they took the fork in the tunnel that leads toward the ruins. The Moon Temple. Could it be that they're taking refuge inside it? I doubt it. The barricade placed in front of the ruins shows no traces of tampering. Where in the world could they be? That area is lined with steep cliffs all around. Not the ruins. Where else could they possibly even go? Now that Shirley girl is anything but sensical, but this isn't adding up. I knew something was off. Thinking back, their numbers on the mountain path weren't nearly what I thought they'd be. What? They numbered 100 strong when they came to Crossbell, and that's just lowballing it. There were only around 20 of them here on Mains. More importantly, Siegmund Orlando. Shirley would be lucky to call herself half the beast he is, so where the hell is the guy? Where the hell is the guy? You don't suppose... Everyone look. What? It can't be. Crucible City is on fire. Okay, I did not see that coming. I know there's a giant blue tree at some point. Still have no idea how the fuck that's... I mean, that's gonna be related to Ouroboros and stuff. Hey. Ooh, Grail Locket. Who should I give that to? Probably either T or Early, I bet. So I read on the guide, I'm supposed to, if I have max DP, I'm supposed to have like 250 something right now. So I've missed quite a lot of DP. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.